You ready? Let's go.
It is on. Kovalkiewicz is in black. The karate hottie Michelle Waterson is in the white with blue. Here we go. Number 6 versus number 9 in the strawweight division. Now, Kovalkiewicz did say she expects Waterson to try to wrestle her. Of course, Kovalkiewicz comes in with the top takedown defense statistically in UFC strawweight history. 87.2% of shots have been stuffed.
Good straight down the middle by Waterson. Already landing. She's got good range already to find where Carolina is. Right off the bat, she's not being defensive at all. She's not countering at all. Waterson's coming out and being first, and that's a key for her.
She's being very aggressive. That's a little bit of a different approach from Michelle Waterson.
And I like
Generally in the first round, she does a lot of side kicks to try to maintain range and distance. And then as the fight gets rolling, she finds her comfort level. This fight, she's coming out very aggressive. And that may be because of Carolina. Carolina's one that's always kind of going forward and pressuring.
Couldn't agree more, DC. I mean, if you're going to stop somebody from coming forward, you got to be first on them, right? And that's what it looks like Waterson's tactics were in this matchup.
Waterson constantly shifting up the footwork. What's the biggest challenge when you're dealing with a switch stance fighter who does it so frequently?
Well, the problem is she's also throwing those kicks up the middle like they're jabs. I mean, her legs come up so quickly, Waterson, that you're literally dealing with 4 jabs. I mean, it just comes up so quickly and effortlessly. And then on top of that, by switching legs, now you don't know which hand to lead with if you're Carolina. Do I lead with my right or do I lead with my left? Because she switches stance every second, so it's hard to read.
Carolina's done some good work when Michelle misses a kick, counter with her right leg kick. She's already landed about 3 of those now.
Carolina looking touched up already, though.
Yep, a little swelling underneath that right eye. Kovalkiewicz, slight betting favorite at close, about -150.
And Waterson looking like a sniper in this first round. She's landed immediately. Her percentages are very high right now, and actually both of them are pretty even on the numbers, but you're looking like the significant strikes are winning. And Michelle so early, she's just coming out attacking quick, which is not normal for her.
USA chants here in Philly as they try to get behind the American Michelle Waterson. We have crossed the midpoint of round 1. Kovalkiewicz presses forward.
That's how she fights. She does not want to go backwards. She wants to be in the face of Waterson.
And right now, Waterson's got Carolina chasing her a little bit. She's having a hard time finding Waterson right now in Carolina. I mean, the footwork, Michelle is working very well for her to keep Carolina from being able to just push into her and grind her, keeping her on her heels. It's the side-to-side movement and the switching of stance.
Waterson just able to raise that left guard, but Kovalkiewicz partially lands the right hand. Good uppercut from Carolina.
When Carolina's at her best, she can make the fight kind of dirty. She doesn't let people stay on the outside and bounce around. Even when she fought Rose Namajunas, she was able to make the fight her type of fight, not allow Rose to just snipe her. She needs to do that with Michelle. She has to stay in her face and make Michelle engage on her terms a little bit. Right now, they're doing everything at Michelle's terms.
And this should be interesting. This is what a lot of fans expected to see, a lot of clinch work.
Michelle looking to set up a headlock here. That's why she's got that overhook. She's real good at headlocking people from this position. She's just, right now, we got Carolina. She's doing a good job putting the hips of Waterson up against the fence.
Now she's got to be careful. So Michelle, right here, Michelle can actually turn her hips and go to the throat because she created distance. As long as she keeps her in tight, it's harder.
Lightning fast spinning attack, but Waterson unable to land. Under 20 seconds now to go in the round.
Now Michelle's starting to wear it a little bit herself. Red bruises all over her forehead.
Yeah, it's evening up as the fight moves on. Carolina making the right adjustments.
Oh, nice elbow from Waterson. Round 2 coming up.
Nice job, ladies. Nice job. Good round.
3 big ones, Peanut.
Take the big one from me. There you go, big ones.
I know you're short term permanent, but 3 big ones.
There you go.
All right, how you feeling?
Good.
You see what she wants? She wants to counter the 9 a lot, and she's mirroring you. You throw a roundhouse, she throws a roundhouse. There you go. So expect that, all right? Expect that. Nikki's are fantastic. Define your 9 in the right hand. Just don't stay in the center.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's it. She's mirroring you. She's looking for her 9s. Keep having fun. Keep breaking her down. Joey.
She's throwing a lot of naked kicks. So when you see those hips winding up, throw a cross down the center, you'll catch her, all right? You're beating her down the middle, man. You're beating her with your jab.
Great job on the break. Keep your thumbs up. I got to coach her when she married. You can go down the round. Let's go, ladies.
Second round here after a close first 5 minutes. Karolina Kowalkiewicz in the all-black. Michelle Waterson on the other side in white and blue. Pretty good short shot there from Karolina to open the second round. Joey Villasenor in the corner of Waterson. Feels like they can take advantage of some naked kicks being thrown by Karolina.
And what they mean is she's not setting them up with her hands first. She's just throwing a kick. So what they want her to do is counter it with either a takedown attempt or that right there. As you saw, they attack the lead leg, whichever leg she's using, they attack the other leg. Those kicks to the knee like that, it makes you want to switch stance. That's why you're seeing Karolina switch. It offsets the timing of that knee poke that you're seeing Waterson use. That's what you can do against guys like John Jones as well. He uses that same kick, and you got to switch stance, you got to feint, and you got to fake. Otherwise, Waterson will always time you on your way in.
It just makes you reset, right? As you're pressuring, oh,
Big right hand. It made Waterson smile, so you know it landed.
Yep, and when they smile, that generally hurts.
Hard inside leg kick lands for Waterson. She continues to circle. Kowalkiewicz has spent a lot of this fight in chase mode.
Yeah, the footwork of Waterson has been a problem so far because Karolina likes to just pressure.
There
There's
it is.
the headlock.
Yep, you feed those hips. You feed those hips. Waterson throws you with that judo headlock.
And that's one of the things that she's done in every fight. I mean, she does it so well. When she gets this position, she doesn't just give it up. She rides you out, she controls. She'll usually go to mount and take the back. And you see, this is positional. She's not just attacking the submission. She's letting the clock burn, staying heavy here, making the right decisions to control that far arm so that when Karolina tries to roll into her, she can't. And then from there, she's going to start attacking the Kimura and looking for the mount here.
We mentioned Kowalkiewicz's takedown defense, #1 in the division coming in. Waterson lands her second shot tonight and staying heavy here inside control. Trying to isolate a limb potentially.
Kowalkiewicz needs to get her right arm back inside. She's got to get her right arm under.
And she's trying a reverse triangle, which sometimes creates some separation, but Waterson does the right thing by separating, getting up higher towards the head.
But when she does that, she should throw the legs up and then watch the space to dig the right arm back inside, then shove Michelle back over her head to change the position.
Right now, I'd like to see Karolina dig a left underhook underneath the right arm of Waterson and just pop her hips a little, slide her up towards the head, transition to a single leg and get back to her hips. She's got to get her hips underneath her. Right now, being flat on her back is not benefiting her. But Waterson doing a great job keeping her flat with the top pressure.
Michelle's doing a great job of pushing that left arm forward so she can't dig the underhook. She's keeping her underhook and not allowing Karolina to dig it.
The real issue is Karolina also can use that right elbow to create space between her head and Michelle Waterson's hips, and she's not using her right arm at all. She's only trying to dig the left arm. So Michelle Waterson's really controlling her by almost underhooking that elbow, that right elbow of Karolina. She needs to get that elbow involved if she's going to get up from here. push the knee out, push Michelle Waterson's left knee out, get that right elbow in there, and then dig your left underhook. That would create some space so she could turn to her knees in Carolina.
Well, Dom, just as you said, when Waterson gets top position, she is a master at maintaining it. Over 2 minutes of top position time here late in round 2.
And this is just intelligent. I mean, by not attacking something immediately, you're letting the clock burn, you're taking some of the air out of Carolina, you're frustrating Carolina, which is gonna make her more anxious in the next round. All these things are tactical by Michelle Waterson. And then you're gonna see her go to mount. Now she's got the arm bar, she attacks it. There it is. That's in deep. Oh no, that looks so tight and it looks like it hurts so bad. And these girls are just incredibly tough.
She can't get the elbow out.
And they're so flexible. Man, these ladies are so hard to submit with their flexibility. It's insane. Dexterity is next level with them.
Kovalkiewicz survives. Round 3 coming up.
Just like we seen it, nice and relaxed. Yeah, frames up, Michelle, frames. Be ready for frames. Nice control, Michelle. Big breath. Big breath. You're doing awesome. One more big breath. All right, all right.
All right, now we're not rolling off. You know that, right? We're going to control position if we end up on the ground.
All right, Nikki's all day long. Her legs start hurt from leg kicks and from all the distractions we're throwing. You got it? All right? Keep that range. Keep doing what you're doing.
She's going to come and press, so we need you moving for the first minute.
Relax. Take a couple big breaths and relax.
Yeah, hey.
And enjoy it, all right?
Big deep breaths.
Josh.
She's going to come. She's going to be aggressive. She's down 2 zip. She's going to be aggressive. So move. Use the jab action.
Distractions are there. Move right now. Frames high. Frames high.
And this is why Michelle Waterson loves that overhook. She times the headlock perfectly. She feeds the hips back, so you want to run into her with that overhook, and then with your underhook, and then she tosses you. Old school headlock. Beautiful. And she lands at almost every fight.
Well, the Kovalkiewicz corner seemed to intimate to her that they believe she's down 2-0. We'll see if that is followed up with some urgency here in this 3rd and final round.
As Waterson landed that kick, that's what I mean. Her legs come up with absolutely no coil. She doesn't show them. It just pops up like a punch, and it slaps girls in the face constantly when she throws it like that.
There's just no tell.
None. It reminds me of like Zohan, where the foot comes up and slaps you in the face. You see Waterson looking for the headlock again.
Yep.
That's her move right there. That's an old school junior high headlock right there. That works 100% of the time.
I don't even teach my kids that move because it works so much.
It really
I don't
does.
even teach it at the youth level because it works so much.
You can teach that one move and win state championships with the headlock.
When they're younger,
when they're young,
catches up to them.
Yep, it does it in the end. But in this ladies division, it's a huge weapon. I encourage all women to be attacking that because it's something that they all need to be using. They're always in the clinch, and they don't dig underhooks always the exact same way. That headlock is there for all these ladies.
Oh, nice body shot from Kovalkiewicz. Three minutes to go in this 3rd and final round. Both fighters have fought the champion Rose Namajunas in the past. Kovalkiewicz beat her back at UFC 201 in what was the fight of the night. And this is where traditionally Kovalkiewicz has really excelled. Very durable and strong in the clinch.
She's really struggling with the overhook of Waterson, though. She's really struggling there. Michelle Waterson is fighting a great fight.
Let's bring in her corner, Mike Winklejohn, Joey Villasenor, and her husband Joshua Gomez.
Distract. Guard up. Yep. Frames up. Okay, go hunting. Go hunting. Double that. Good. Double that jab. Good movement, Sean. Good movement. Good movement. Anderson's going to be there. Double it up. Double it up there.
Nice single leg.
Beautiful.
Steps over to the outside. And that was great technique. Everything that Michelle Waterson has done in this fight has been extremely good technique. And even throwing sometimes 1-2 shots at most at a time, she almost always connects. Carolina's not fighting a bad fight either. It's just Waterson is fighting a phenomenal fight in this matchup.
And that's not easy to do, John. As you said earlier, you know, she had the highest takedown defense in the division, and she's given up 2 out of 2 takedowns to Michelle Waterson.
Right. Near perfect execution thus far from Waterson. And just over a minute to go as she tries to secure what would be the biggest win of her UFC career.
And seems to be getting better. Michelle Waterson still seems to be improving, even as she's been fighting for so long.
She was a slight underdog against Courtney Casey, beat her. Slight underdog against Felice Herrig, beat her. Plus 130 tonight, and seemingly has a pretty big lead here late. Big elbow from the Karate Hottie.
Waterson also looks stronger to me. She doesn't,
Yeah.
she looks
Yes.
like she literally just looks stronger and more sturdy in this matchup. I mean, it could be fighting Carolina too, because fighting other people, they're a little bit bigger in the division, but still, she looks like she put some strength in her timing for this camp.
Ooh.
Game of inches right there,
Telling you.
boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Waterson certainly finishing this fight as the fresher, stronger fighter. Michelle Waterson and Karolina Kowalkiewicz go the 15-minute distance tonight in Philly.
Great fight by both ladies, but it feels like Michelle Waterson just put on the best fight of her career in the biggest spot. Carolina with that nice shovel right hand, and then it was all Michelle Waterson. Beautiful armbar transition. I cannot believe she got out of that. High crotch. Right away, she runs the pipe. Look at that. Send it to her hip. Hips over to the far side. Another takedown. Elbow in the clinch. Michelle Waterson stepped up in a big moment and may have finally secured a UFC title shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, the Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson.